I have two teenage daughters, and I am constantly policing their cell phones, as I'm supposed to do. It's my dad right. I have to make sure they're doing all the right things. And thankfully, my daughter Abby, who's 15, who has her own Twitter account, is being a very respectful teen tweeter so far, which I'm very happy about.
Yeah.
What I did, though, is I stole some of her tweets, unbeknownst to her, and I thought we could do something called, Brantley Gilbert reads teen tweets. As a teenager, is the thing. So I mean, I know we kind of stretched your acting skills with Romeo, and you did a great job.
You ain't even scratched the surface. I got this all day.
You do.
Nice.
Right on, man. So we're going to read this as a teen would read it. Now I want you to take yourself back to those uncomfortable days, and by the way, turn yourself into a girl. And, here comes the real fight.
All right.
I'm going to give you an example of what a teenage tweet would sound like, okay? Okay. OMG, cool. I made $70 and met the Beach Boys this weekend. They're super old. By the way, that's true. My daughters did meet the Beach Boys. My daughter Abby met two of the Beach Boys over the weekend and was kind of in
Jared Leto?
Jared Leto just won the Oscar for Best Supporting Actor.
Oh, okay.
Dallas Buyers Club.
That feels super good to say, but update.
Yeah. Hey, but you're a teenage girl now.
It's method acting as a teenage girl. Brantley Gilbert reads teen tweets.
They don't cuss, do they?
No, she doesn't. I hope she doesn't. She might, though. She's a high school freshman.
Yeah.
You say Jared Leto?
Leto.
Oh, my God. Jared Leto is like 200% hotter than Channing Tatum. OMG.
Dude, that was awesome! Brilliant! Do me a favor, Brantley, read the bottom one, too.
The bottom one is
terrific. This is a message that we can all learn, and apparently my daughter must have felt wronged by somebody and decided to tweet it out to the world.
Oh, which, you want me to do the monsters? You want me to do the last one?
Yeah, do the last one. I think it's more important than Monster University, but that's just me.
Okay, so when someone resorts to name calling, you need to check yourself out of that conversation.
Brantley Gilbert.
IDGAF. We don't need to.
I think I know
what it is.
Is that a Swedish furniture store?
Yes, that's what it is, Dad. It means a Swedish furniture store. Yes.
Because I'm learning all
I know.
these. Because I don't know much about the Twitter thing. Because I don't think it's anybody's business or anybody wants to know what I'm going through. McDonald's get a double cheeseburger.
I know, but people do though, Brady.
I know, and that's weird. If they do want to know that, I don't want to know them.
Have you ever had? So do you do social media? Do you do Twitter? Do you do Facebook?
I do, but it's more of a personal thing. Like if there's a message that comes in that's like really legitimate, that comes from a real, passionate place and a real serious place, like I'll respond with an email directly to that person.
Nice.
I think I've just seen a lot of situations where maybe folks hear different things and they hear all these comments, and a lot of them are from teenage girls, and they start thinking, man, maybe I am the best there is. You know what I mean?
I do. So you use
maybe
it.
I am as hot as that little girl thinks I am.
Yeah.
So you use it to keep yourself in check. Is what you're saying.
Definitely.
Okay. Have you ever had a Twitter, or I guess a tweeter remorse? Like you put something out there and like instantly wanted to take it back, but you can't do that because once it's out there, it's out there?
Absolutely not. As I'm telling you, I've seen some of these guys that keep their cell phone with them and do the Twitter thing like nonstop, addicted to. In my opinion, is no doubt most of the time best kept to itself. Because I'm kind of an outspoken guy, and I learned that I had a fiance at one point that was trying to show me the ropes on being politically correct and a politician, and I'm just not real good at that game.
But that's good to hear. So you're saying she was trying to change you?
Oh no, I don't want to go there. No, she's a sweetheart. No, she was trying to help me. As far as just being a little less.
Maybe mold you into something more that you're not.
I think what you're trying to say is that you are who you are, and you weren't going to play that whole game where you have to be politically correct. So you are who you are, and the best way to deal with that is just not be a part of that section, right?
It is, and just things like little small things that could be funny. I may think they're funny, and other folks may not. There's sides of my life. We spend enough time in the public eye, and I bare my soul on my record, and I write songs and sing songs about things that I don't have conversations about.
Yeah.
So it's like, if you really want to get to know me, then check out the thing that's what all this is really about. Listen to my music, and you'll have a really good idea who I am if you listen to these 3 records.
That's a really, really cool story. It reminds me of the first time I saw John Bon Jovi, like in 1987. And he said, if my kids ever ask me what I do for a living, I'm going to play Wanted Dead or Alive. I'm going to show them that video because that is what I did for a living. That's what I was going through at that time.
That's awesome.
Same exact thing what you just said, though, man. Really. If someone wants to get to know me, listen, this is my life. I'm not a closed book. It's on my records.
Yeah, and that's honest God truth. You know, I mean, all these songs are my babies, and you know, a lot of times I think, I'm not saying social media is a negative thing whatsoever. You know, or it helps our business thrive. It helps me stay in contact with all our friend support. But
You gotta be
know,
careful.
yeah, and I just, you know, for me, it's probably a better idea to put hashtag hold that thought. I'll get back to you in an email. Right? Isn't that what you do? You put a hashtag for everything?
Hashtag hold that thought.
Yes.
Right?
Nice.
Well, and plus there's no emotion when there's a Twitter line. There's no emotion. It's like text or an email. For instance, I got a text from my husband yesterday, and he's putting up our family photographs in the house. And he sent me a picture. It's of my grandparents on my mother's side. And he said, is this, or actually all he wrote was, your mom's or your dad's? And then another picture of a relative who's not mine, but one of my kids. And this, I took it to mean you get to pick your mom or your dad's side, and we're certainly not putting this one up. That's what I thought. But no, he was sending me,
that's a
and
parent
I was
husband.
going, really? I'll bet you both your mom and dad's parents are up on the wall. Why can't I be? And I called him back, and he said, I didn't know if that was your mom's parents or your dad's parents. So he was asking me, which one is this? And
wanna
who
honor
is this
them the
other
right
person?
way.
And he didn't know who the...
Hashtag now you.
Exactly. That's exactly it. That's exactly
I
it.
would love to get that hashtag as Branch. Give it to her for. All right, Brantley Gilbert is with us. We're going to hear some brand new Brantley Gilbert music. He is a Stagecoach featured artist on Friday.
Right.
And now the practical joke is over. So when we see you in the desert, I expect clean slate. Right?
Oh
We
yeah,
all good?
definitely. Yeah, we're all
No
good.
more surprises, gang.
Y'all can't mess with my boy Justin. He's up for best new artist.
That's
and
right.
everything else, all kinds of things.
I think by the time Stagecoach comes around too, everything that is supremely tight right now, and Sean will actually kind of
Yeah, I'll be
let
loosened
go a
up.
little bit.
I'll be loosened up by then.
That'd be all right, buddy.
That's a
You just
horrible
need
reference.
to some of that Xanax stuff they got. That's what they
Is
use.
that right?
You know, it tends to help people chill
Perfect.
out.
Well, we'll
I
talk.
can't take it. I go to sleep.
Yeah, okay. Well, maybe that'll help me, actually. We'll talk more prescription drugs with Brantley. We'll see you in Stagecoach, brother.
That
Thanks for
sounds
joining
good,
us.
brother.
Thanks,
Appreciate it.
honey.
Yeah.